Hi guys, it's Luke from Luke's Mushrooms, and in this video I will show you some rare mushrooms which I found today in Slovakia and also during the previous month in Czech Republic. Here is one of my most favorite bonnet species. In the subtitles you should be able to see the name. And of course I took a picture of them. Another find from the road. It would be very easy to overlook it. I was lucky enough to notice that there is something here. Looks like Boletus aereus, and this one will definitely be good for a picture, so I will spend some time here. So let's pick the beauty. One of the most beautiful ceps I found this year. And I really like this species. They look quite unique. I think this one deserves a health check. It smells great. Let's see if it's healthy. It is not. Actually, very wormy. Which is pity, but maybe at least part of the head will be usable. This mushroom may look like a chanterelle or false chanterelle, but it's actually none of them. And some people may mistake it for chanterelles. This species often grows in clusters like this. Look how many of them are here. And they are much bigger than chanterelles. They never grow like this. And I think this is the first Boletus reticulatus today. A beautiful young specimen. Another one. These mushrooms are so lovely. They were healthy, but I didn't record a health check because there were people around. And not far from those two, we have another one. And there is a baby behind it. This one looks very nice. The shape is very smooth. I will do the health check of this one. Let's check the health. There are some very tiny holes, so I believe it will be okay. Quite a nice mushroom again. Something that I wished to find here. My first time find of this mushroom ever. And it looks like Amanita caesarea. However, most of them are not in a best shape. These look quite good. And when they are young, it looks almost like an egg. It's protected in Slovakia, so I cannot pick it, but I hope to find some more today. And several meters further I found the one which looks perfectly, and I took my very first picture of this species. And this is what I meant when I said that they sometimes look like an egg. Another great specimen for a picture. There are some Hazel boletes in this part of the forest. I will not take all of them, only those which I like the most. This one is pretty young, a little bit damaged, but looking good. Also quite a good looking one. And one more. I like their shapes. And I have another fantastic find. Another mushroom which I never found before. Butyriboletus regius or Boletus regius. You can see that the head is pink color, the rest is yellow, and it's also protected by law in Slovakia. Very precious find, and I'm happy that I finally found this species and had an opportunity to take some pictures of it. There are mostly ironwood trees and oaks around. And look what we have here. A totally beautiful dark sep, Boletus aereus. It's very firm, so I hope it could be healthy. We'll see. There is a smaller one behind it, which I almost didn't notice, but it's as beautiful as the first one. So, such an amazing find. Let's check the health then. It's very firm, very good sound, so I hope it will be healthy. Unfortunately, there are some wormholes. Fortunately, there are quite tiny, and I hope the head will be okay. I don't want to cut too much. Similar for the small one. I think some parts of the stem will have to go, but anyway, that's an amazing find here. I would also like to show you my book, The Fungi Picture Gallery, which contains 200 pictures of mushrooms from various mushroom hunting adventures like today. Many different species. And for example, at pages 90 and 91 I have pictures of summer ceps and dark ceps from a very similar forest like today. If you would like to buy the book and support my channel, then the link is in the description below the video. Thank you. This is mostly an oak forest, And most of the species from today's video, like oaks, including the beefsteak polypore. I'm not sure if you can see the dark sap now. Now when I come closer, then hopefully yes. And maybe you can also see the second one. Definitely something worth a picture. Only after I started to prepare them for a picture, I noticed there was a little third one hidden under the leaves. Most beautiful find of today. And let's check the health, because the smell is wonderful. Catastrophic. But the head should be okay. Looks even worse here. But the rest should be fine, which is nice. This is horrible. And the head should be fine again. Not too bad actually. All three of them are partly usable. This direction I can see some parasols, but I'm not picking parasols today. And another species which I'm not picking today is some kind of xerocomelus. Looks pretty good, but I want to focus on Boletus only today. So wanted to show you that we also have some other species. Can you see that? Summer sap. Huge, but still very firm. Even the stem is very firm. Obviously it's a little bit older, but it could still be in a good shape. And it has a brother, smaller one. This one looks much more fresh and also beautiful. And we should have a health check of them, right? Let's start with the big one. The bottom of the stem was horrible, but the rest is very nice actually. Here you can see it is wormy. But maybe part of the head will be usable, so not bad. This one was well camouflaged. I already uncovered it because I took some pictures, but it looks insane. Such a fat Boletus reticulatus. Not sure if I have ever found one looking like this. and the shape is perfect. It's very firm. I hope it will be healthy, and I will show you what else we have here. I think this is Suillus luridus, the lurid bolete, which I will not take, but it's also a beautiful mushroom, not so common. And now look at this. Amazing Boletus aereus, dark sept, just a few meters from it. Wonderful finds. Two fat guys next to each other, and we also have one more dark sep here. Beautiful. And the third dark sep here. This find surprised me a lot, and I especially like these two fat guys. And let's check the health. This one is quite wormy, but maybe the part of the head will be usable. This one looks much better, completely clean. How about the big one? Yeah, that's horrible. Unfortunately, the big one is unusable. And let's try this beauty. Summer seps are more healthy than dark seps today. Okay, there are some holes, but I just cannot destroy such a beautiful mushroom. This is what goes to the basket. At the edge of this forest road, at least from outside, still good looking Boletus aereus, and it's really huge. And it doesn't even look too old. What a find. I kind of doubt it will be healthy, but I will see. Still, this is amazing find of such enormous dark sept. This is all what we picked today. I didn't really expect to have almost full basket. Beautiful summer seps and dark seps, Boletus reticulatus and Boletus aereus. Amazing finds for today. And now let's have a look at the other mushrooms which I found during the previous month. Not sure now what this is, but definitely is photogenic one. Another beautiful find. Never found this species before. It was found by my friend now. We call it something like the pink Boletus. You should be able to see the name in the subtitles. These are beautiful twins of, I think it's Boletus appendiculatus, also called Butyriboletus. Another mushroom with interesting colors is a lurid bolete. I think the Latin name is Suilus luridus. Two more colorful mushrooms. I'm not sure about the Latin name, maybe Suelius queleti or something like that. You are having it in the subtitles right now. And I took a picture of this one. And a beautiful scarletina bolete. Suterius luridiformis, or something similar with xanthopus in the name. And that's it for this video. So thank you all for watching. I hope you liked it, and if yes, then please hit the like button, share the video with your friends, subscribe to the channel if you are not subscribed already. Check the links in the description, especially the one with the book or my social media. And thank you all for watching. See you next time.